You're probably watching this because you're thinking about doing a kitchen shift with CCK. If that is the case, thank you so much. We're a completely volunteer-run food solidarity collective, and we couldn't do what we do without people like you, so thanks so much for stepping up. This video is going to give you a little run-through of what you might expect when you come in and do a kitchen shift with CCK. Place I'm currently standing, this is the kitchen we're currently operating out of. This is the kitchen at St Andrews Street Baptist Church. So what we're going to do, I'm just going to walk you through, what happens when you arrive here. So when you arrive here, the team lead should already be here and be able to let you into the kitchen. First thing you're going to do is store your bags and personal belongings. So for hygiene reasons, we don't want to keep using the kitchen. So there is a cleaning cupboard out of that door over there, which is lockable, and that is where you're going to pop all of your coats and bags and anything like that. When you put those away, you are going to grab an apron from this box down here. They're not all as snazzy as this one, I'm afraid, but pop that over your clothes just to keep them nice and protected. And then when you have got that, you're ready to start cooking. So this is the back of the kitchen. This is where our stuff is stored, the big bins and the trolley there. Our food is in this fridge here on the left-hand side. I don't know why I'm opening this, you can't see what's inside. But that is where all of the CCK stuff is stored. And then moving over to the kitchen, these are the hobs, ovens are underneath. These shelves here, it's where all the pots and pans and things are. You can see the shelves are labelled with what goes where, more big pots under there. Then this here is the veg wash sink. Underneath that is a first aid kit. I hope you don't need to use it, but if I am involved, you probably will, because I've always cut myself. And this is the hand wash sink. So one of the first things you're going to do when you arrive is give your hands a nice thorough wash. Make sure it's in that sink and not any of the others. Then over here, this is the washing up sink. So that's where you're going to be washing all of the equipment that you use during your shift. There's an amazing big spray nozzle thing for washing up, which just makes it so much fun. And then this is the dishwasher. If you want to use it, you can for bigger stuff. There are also big sinks back around the corner where you can do a little run. You can wash the bigger pots and stuff in those. So now you've seen how the kitchen's laid out, what's going to happen during the actual shift. So we always like to begin with a brief little check-in, so your team leader will just ask you, how you doing, give you space to sort of maybe share your pronouns if you're comfortable with that, check that you're not wearing any jewellery and things, anything like that will need to be removed before you start cooking, and you'll pop your aprons on, get all ready to go and start prepping some veg, which is the main thing you're going to be doing during your shift. So once you're all checked in, you will grab the CCK veg that you're going to be using, give it a wash in the veg wash sink over there, and then bring it over to this counter in the middle and start chopping it. There is a selection of chopping boards at the back over there. There is a colour coding system right here. I guess the main thing to be aware of with that is just keeping anything that might be an allergen on a separate chopping board from anything that is not, and also keeping washed and unwashed veg separate if you are chopping anything that hasn't been thoroughly washed yet. But that is all explained over there. So you're going to chop your veg into usually 1 centimetre cubes. That's a nice little benchmark to aim for, just so everything's nice and easy to chew and cooks regularly. And if you have any veg food waste from when you are chopping, close enough word. Unfortunately, there is not a food waste disposal facility here at St Andrews Street Baptist Church. So if you would like to kind of take the food waste away and compost it at home or somewhere, you will need to kind of bring in something to take away in yourself. Otherwise, any veg waste needs to go just in the general waste with everything else, because unfortunately it can't be composted here. So taking care of allergies, as I mentioned with the chopping boards, that's mainly going to be the responsibility of your team lead. It's not something you need to worry too much about remembering. And something else that's going to be mainly the responsibility of your team leader on the shift is turning on and off the gas for cooking. So just to briefly show you kind of how that works. This is where you go to turn the gas on and off. There are instructions up here, so your team lead, when they're ready to start cooking, will come and do that. If you're going to be using the ovens during your shift, there is an instruction manual over there which tells you how to do that, so you can refer to that if you need to. And And just to show you, lighting the hobs, which you are undoubtedly going to be using to cook things up in nice big pots. It's very simple. If you've ever lit a gas hob before, it's just like that. You press and hold the knob down, turn it so the gas starts, and then with a lighter here, and you need to hold the knob down for a few seconds just so that flame stays. So if I let go now, see, it goes off, so I didn't hold it down for long enough. So you just, keep that held down until the flame stays by itself. And then turning the gas off, just press stop, that goes out, and then flip the extractor fan off, and so you finished cooking, you've made delicious vats of food ready to serve out to everyone. What's going to happen now is that you need to put them all in the pots ready to be delivered. So these are the pots that we use. They do have little lids as well. Make sure before you start potting things up that the lids fit onto the pots. We have had minor potting crises before when pots and lids did not go together, and it's not fun. For potting up, you need to wear gloves like these lovely glamorous ones here, just to keep things get a bit splashy, so protect your hands, and also again just nice and hygienic when you're going to be coming into contact with food. And then a delivery coordinator is going to arrive while you're doing this, ready to kind of take the bags as you finish loading the food up into them and send them off to our lovely delivery riders to be taken out to people. And then when you finish potting up, got all your food served out, next thing to do is give the kitchen a big old clean down. So got products you can use to wipe down all the surfaces. I scoot over here. I believe it is this stuff in blue bottle that you use to clean all the surfaces with. This is just a sort of general disinfectant and surface cleaner. So that is that is H2. So that's what you're going to use to clean all the surfaces. Any washing up of sort of pots and knives and other equipment you've used is going to take place in this sink here. This is the washing up sink. Do not use the veg wash sink. That is only for vegetables. And then you're also going to clean down the ovens that you've used, and kind of all around the hobs and things. Don't forget about these little trays underneath. They also need to be pulled out and given a good clean. And then when the equipment that you've used is all nice and clean and dry, really important to put it away exactly where you found it. So all the shelves are very, very helpfully labelled to tell you exactly where everything needs to go, and to try and remember, what it looked like when you got here, and try really hard to leave it in the state that it was in when you got here, because this kitchen is used by other people and you need to keep it nice and tidy for them. So you can see pots go down here, gas rows up here, and so on. Have the boxes tell you what needs to go in them. Please don't leave anything on the floor. It's very unhygienic, and also just gets in the way. So make sure that all pots and things are stacked nicely on the shelves. There is space for them all, as you can see here. This is a good demonstration of what it should look like when everything's been put away where it needs to go. And then when the floor is clear, you'll also need to mop that down. So there is a big bucket here of chemical labelled floor on the top. This is what you're going to use to clean the floors with, believe it or not. About 1 scoop of this per bucket. Please, there's a little scooper in here. Please use the blue mops if you can, otherwise the green ones. Definitely not the red ones. You will find all of these in the cleaning cupboard around the corner. Your team lead will know how to get in there. Really important. Blue mops if you can. And when you finish mopping the floor, please again, don't chuck your dirty mop liquid down any of the kitchen sinks. Make sure you take it out and put it, dispose of it, not in the kitchen, down one of the other sinks, in a kind of bathroom, somewhere like that. So there will be people who come and kind of help towards the end of the shift and just help out with getting all of that cleaning done, so you don't need to stay to the bitter end of it all if you have places to be. You've already been here doing a really long cooking shift, so you are free to go at some point during that. But before everyone starts to leave, what we think is really nice to do is just have a little check out, see how everything went, what you think went well, anything that could be improved, just get any feedback on the shift, because it's always so helpful to hear, find out ways of improving things and also know what you're enjoying about it, because we hope that you will have a great time volunteering with CCK and come back and do lots of it. So thank you so much and happy cooking.